So Souls of Mischief made an album with Adrian Young.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that album is all based on this thing that happened with me and those cats. We were at a club in San Francisco off Market Street called the Upper Room. I think it was the Upper Room. I could be wrong. It's right off Market. It's on top of Burger King. And it was Frisco dudes. And, you know, look, they were popping. Souls 93 was a hit record. Man, I had a chain on and a fucking big watch and all kinds of shit. And we were in the club and dudes were, you know, I was probably flossing the hardest, but the chicks were hollering and we were the center of attention. Saphir was with us. He was still cool with everyone. And he's cool with everyone again now. Shout out to Saphir. I hope he's doing well.
Shout out to
I know he's
Saphir
been through a
for
lot
sure.
of shit.
Absolutely.
So we were all together and we went out. It was feeling, as they would say, mangy. Shit's mangy up in here. Let's get out of here. It was feeling a little tight. Like dudes was catching the vibe. So we went out to the parking lot to smoke, which is right around the corner, literally like down the block from City Hall. I can't make this shit up. A dude rolled up in a van, side door open, like one of those old school vans.
Oh no.
Motherfucker was like 5'8", 135 pounds, pulled down a ski mask and pulled out a fucking Smith & Wesson 9mm, because I had the same gun. That's why I remember it so clearly, the way it flashed. Chrome Smith & Wesson, pulled it out of his waist and said, "This ain't no motherfucking joke. Get on the fucking floor. I'm jacking all of y'all." Yo. And Saphir is with us, and Menace to Society had already came out. It felt like Menace to Society. Wow. I'm from New York. It's not the first time a gun been pointed at me, and I didn't have one, and I ran like a motherfucker.
That's
and I'm not afraid to say it, because motherfuckers were not getting my watch or my chain in San Francisco. It was not going to happen to Dante Ross. So I ran, and Tajay, the only person in the world faster than Tajay might have been Carl Lewis, because I look and he passes me by, and we book. We hear bang, 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 3 shots. So we run down by a parking lot, like it's, you know, like on an incline, and we're posted up there fucking trying to figure out what happened. I'm like, man, I think Saphir because Saphir was right next to us when it happened. And I think me and Saphir were the target, because he had a chain too, and he was flossing. We heard sirens, so we figured cops are there. Maybe we could crawl out from the parking lot. We come up, and Saphir comes behind the car. He's like, "Get in the fucking ride." I was like, "I thought you got shot." He said, "No, man, Dom got shot. I think he got shot in the face."
Oh, no.
Or the head. And we cruise over there, and Dom is there with cops around him, and they're asking him all these questions. And I walk up, and the cops are like, "Stand back." And he's like, "Let him in." And I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" He had powder burns on the side of his face. Can't lie. Powder burn on the side of his face. He said, "Homeboy came right at me and shot right at me, but shot right past my head."
Dang.
And I said, "Yo, that's because you're a good-ass person. Your karma saved your ass." And he was shook up. And then I said, "I heard 3 shots. What the fuck were the 3 shots at?" He goes, "Oh, he was shooting at you and Tajay for running."
Dang.
And I was like, "Damn." And I was like, "What you doing?" He's like, man, I'm going to see my mom and give her a hug right now. Fuck this shit." And the cops let him go, and he went. And we all reconvened the next day in Hyde Street Studios, where they always recorded That's in the Catch a Bad One video. And we chopped it up to see what happened. I will say that that's also like the near-death experience we had together definitely made all of us tighter. And ironically, me and Dom were already super-duper tight. Like he was already we were super close, but that whole shit like made us even closer.
Wow.
So listen to that Adrian Young record, because that's what it's all based on. What if Domino had got killed?
Thanks for watching that, and if you dug that, leave a thumbs up and say what up in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to Stony Island Audio for more.